Have you seen some of Streamer University? I've seen clips here and there. It's very funny. It's a concept that is incredibly chaotic, though. It's a concept that is unimaginably chaotic, and I worry a little bit. I worry that, like, I hope nothing horrible happens. I know my brain is broken, but I have, like, you know, adult content creator brain in the sense, in the way that, like, when I see hundreds of clip farmers trapped in one location, the opportunities for chaos is endless, and it can either be a fantastic opportunity for content, like an endless well of content, or it can go horribly, horribly wrong. And I hope it doesn't. A lot of drama, a lot of fighting, a lot of craziness. I feel like adult content creator has me dead. Yeah, like as a content creator who is 33 years old and a grown ass man and an adult, would you ever go on Big Brother? No. There's always that one shitter that shows up to make everything about themselves and tear everyone down. Yeah, except this is literally all that shitter. It's everyone is that guy. Everyone is a clip farmer. Why didn't you go on Unistreamer? I don't know. Maybe because I'm a political content creator and I don't have. Well, one, I wasn't invited. Two, I don't think I would ever even be invited as a lecturer, as a guest lecturer, if even I entertain the notion. And last but not least, I don't have an entire week to go and like fly somewhere else and do streams like that. Also, I'm white, and they're anti-white. It's not a real university chat. Yeah. They got rid of DEI. Yeah, there's no more DEI, which now we want DEI, of course. When white people are not allowed in a space, we want DEI. Confirm the legacy median allegations. You mean legacy media allegations? During the speaking engagement in Chicago, one of the attendees asked about when you'd finish Subnautica. I'm here to follow up on that, as myself and everyone else in the chat is very invested in this. No. Every other word out of your mouth is fuck. That 2025 goal dies so quick. Okay, man. It's hard. All right? It's hard. Give me a freaking break. Oh my God. I will not be playing Expedition 33. Do you just ask that question? Do you ask that question specifically because you know you're going to get this kind of response that is exactly like the TikTok clip? Is that what it is? I'm not playing Expedition 33 or whatever it's called. Okay. I heard it's a fantastic game. It's great. It's wonderful. Have fun playing it. But, you know, this is not. Oh. Time Magazine mentioned you, then Kanye in the same sentence. The trip out taken as. Wait, what? Time Magazine did? Oh, it's Jonathan Greenblatt wrote that, dude. No, dude. It's ADL. Is Jonathan Greenblatt trying desperately to deplatform me? That's him. That's his whole shtick. Is like, yeah, we got to get this guy out of here. You know, I'm his like white whale. Like, he's been trying to capture me this whole time. He's been trying to get me deplatformed this whole time. I need to have him on the broadcast. Like, I want to have him on the broadcast and have a conversation with him directly. Maybe he'll do that. One of the saddest things has been watching people like try to tie back to me to try to get me deplatformed, and they simply can't do it. But like, it's just people that don't care about anything. They're just so cynical, and they're just using this as a yet another opportunity to deplatform me. It's not even on the basis of like being pro-Palestine or pro-Israel, really. Like, some of them are pro-Israel. Others are just doing that because they hate me personally. Like, that's their only foray into politics. They're trying to scapegoat you. Be careful. I know, dude. I know they are. I am aware. Bro, the left just loves to attack other leftists. TikTok timelines filled with people criticizing you and Bernie, expecting to go from now to a utopia without outing in the work. Wait, what? TikTok is yelling at me? Oh no. What else is new? There are things that are worthwhile. There's discourse that's productive, and then there's TikTok discourse, and then there's Twitter discourse. Twitter discourse is the lowest form of discourse. Literally, though, you have to be careful who you verbally align with, even if it's a joke. Like, obviously, people will tie you to anything, and radicals will find ways to link. I know. I've been doing this for a while. Asman is trying his hardest to link you. Is actually crazy. Bro, shut up. It's fine. There needs to be some repercussions for people who lie patently about you. They're getting too comfortable. I don't think you guys understand. I'm a public figure. There is not a lot of penalties for lying about a public figure. You are oblivious to how defamation works, okay? You are oblivious to how defamation works in the United States of America, especially. Like, if the ADL said that about me as a institution, like a legally recognized institution in the UK, and I was in the UK as well as a British citizen, I would literally sue them successfully and instantly. It's basically inevitable at this point, or Trump or JD will directly mention Hassan at this point. Chad just need to chill and see what happens next, but that will be an interesting day indeed. Yeah, I don't know why all of my 30,000 producers in the chat are just like losing their minds about what I should be doing. It's like, I know I'm not oblivious to everything that's going on. Trust me. Can we revisit timing people out for being annoying? Yes. Seems like Ray Shamir has become a bull to lie about you. No. That's not the case. The only person that you're seeing in like mainstream outlets that try to rally around this cause of trying to deplatform me is the likes of Richie Torres or ADL's very own Jonathan Greenblatt. The problem, however, is that ADL's very own Jonathan Greenblatt has lost his institutional prominence, partially because he gave the game about how much he actually cares only almost singularly focused on defending Israel. So when that happens, like most normal people, like they'll give you a little bit of daylight. They'll allow you to speak. They'll allow you to talk about stuff on mainstream outlets and whatnot. But ultimately, it doesn't go anywhere. He very clearly is a agent of the regime, right? He's an agent of conservatism. Once he just like there were a bunch of different moments where people were like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you defending Elon Musk? Like, what's wrong with you? Because they did that. He did that the first time when Elon Musk was like, I gotta fix my hair. It's fucking awful. Like, and he defended Elon after that. That was a big deal. They were like, what the fuck are you doing? You know? But they have lost that institutional positioning because they gave the game away. Yeah, for the average person, like once you start doing that, especially in America, like Americans are not very intelligent people, right? It's something that has happened. It's something that has happened in this broadcast as well, where I will literally be like, I will talk about how, let's talk about something innocuous, something that's silly, right? Just to use an argument here. For the sake of an argument, I could be talking about how I love chocolate chip cookies and dunking chocolate chip cookies in whole milk. Chatters will come in the process of me talking about how I love dunking chocolate chip cookies in whole milk and consuming it that way and be like, I hate that you fucking despise people who eat chocolate chip cookies. You say you want to people who eat chocolate chip cookies. It's very clear. You also specifically hate milk, especially whole milk. And it's like, what is the purpose of me doing anything if you are just... Can someone link the blast off? I haven't even blasted off yet. Personal news-wise, I ended the broadcast last night. What did I do? Can't really recall. Guess I didn't really do much. Ended the broadcast, chilled a little bit, watched a little Andor. Worked on Kaya's fur because she is going crazy mode with the shedding. She's sleeping right now, as you can tell, because she's obviously very tired. No politique here. Andor season 2. I mean, I've been going through it slowly but surely, but I keep falling asleep. I have not caught up with rehearsals, so I don't know what the last episode is. Okay, I'm sorry, I have not caught up with rehearsal. I know Trump is live right now. Hassan, are you still watching the studio and your friends and neighbors on Apple TV? I personally love them. Yes, I am. I have not been keeping up with One Piece. Then the reason for why is because I'm waiting for like a big blast to watch it all in one go. What else is going on in the world? Not much. Not at least in my world. President Trump is signing executive orders in the Oval Office right now. You already know. That's lame as hell. We'll get to that in a little bit. Before we get to that, though, this is part of the week. This is a 3-day weekend. Okay, this is a 3-day weekend, and I didn't even realize it was a 3-day weekend until recently. For the record, I didn't even realize until like a couple hours ago when someone was like, "Oh, you know, it's Memorial Day weekend." I was like, "Oh shit, I had no idea."